Hi guys, and welcome to another operators video. So before I begin, I just have a quick disclaimer that most of the footage in this video was recorded in an older version, and since then, the game has gotten a bit harder. There's a new perk called Intimidation, which is required to intimidate guards. And that's a pretty big deal because only 3 different characters actually have this perk. And to find out if you're able to hostage a guard or not, you can mark the guard by pressing F or scroll click. So yeah, in this video, I do a lot of hostaging with characters that aren't capable of doing that anymore. So just keep that in mind that if you try to replicate some of the strategies, you're going to need to use takedowns instead of hostaging. Now back to your regularly scheduled programming. This time, Sish added a new perk called Electrical Engineering, which I think is really cool. I'm going to be starting with Amethyst, which has the first tier. This provides a new item called the Rewire Kit, which lets you bypass electronic locks. However, it only has one use before disappearing, so think carefully about when you want to use it. Zircon has tier 2 and also gets a mod to the Rewire Kit called Spare Components. This gives you a total of 2 uses instead of only 1. This also lets you overload power boxes, which permanently disables them. If someone goes to check out the power box, they won't be able to restore the power, which means the alert level will only go up once, not twice, but you have to wait for the dialogue to finish before taking out the guard. Also, just to be clear, this doesn't require the rewire kit, so you're only limited in how many power boxes you can overload by the alert level. Finally, the tier 3 perk, which is used by Moonstone, lets you rewire more advanced systems like the intercom door in King Street. Now look, I know what the word on the street is. People are saying, Unof will take the smallest of updates and make an entire video on it. Put out low quality content with clickbait thumbnails, and now he's doing it again. Counterpoint, that is not true. So I'm going to show you guys how to increase watch time. I mean how to apply the knowledge. Seriously though, I'm going to show you guys a really cool method. You can now completely turn off the power in Bathurst Street. I recommend starting with the basement, overloading the power box, and then taking out the guard after the dialogue is finished. That's 1 out of 3 power boxes down, with the alert level only at normal. Once you're done with the basement, I recommend going to the top floor, and there's many different entry points, but I prefer this way because it's very simple. You can just shoot a window and avoid having to get detected and go through guards or any of that. Here, you should take out one of the guards on this floor, but not both, and then overload the power box, which will lure the other guard, and you can repeat the same process from before. Now there's only 1 power box left, but the alert level is on alert, which is just 1 level away from lockdown. Fortunately, if you go to the room with the radios, you can reset the alert level. Finally, you just need the middle power box. Again, there's probably different ways to get there, but I recommend going through the basement and up the stairs. The camera on this floor won't work because it's connected to the basement power box, which is off. So taking out the guard here should be pretty simple. Now you just need to hide the body so it's not seen from the outside, and then overload the final power box, which will lure the outside guard, and just repeat the same process from before. And that's it. The power is completely off in the entire map. Somehow, the power box mysteriously broke 3 times, and all 3 times they didn't suspect it was sabotage. Now, maybe later on in the game, knowing higher difficulties, there would be like a limit before they realize it's definitely sabotage. But yeah, this is a really cool strategy. I know it's not the most efficient or anything, but it's just really cool that you can do this. And I wanted to show how this new mechanic lets you play the game in a totally different way. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Don't fake your tasks.